What's going on? It's Sunny here, and in this video, I want to relay certain things that are holding you back from deepening your meditation. As you already know, meditation is one of the most integral pieces, an integral practice of this entire spiritual journey, which if you're avoiding, you're actually getting in your own way. And I've already talked about so much on this channel, the importance of meditation, how it's not only going to allow you to recognize more of your true inner power, what you actually are, but also to create your reality, right? Consciously. There's no conscious creation without meditation, without awareness of awareness. So in this video, I wanted to quickly talk about certain patterns that I'm seeing people repeat, right? Because I talk to a lot of people, and I'm hearing and noticing certain patterns that are holding people back, and certainly I experience the same thing, that are holding people back from deepening their meditation. Okay, I want to talk about two of those things so that you can avoid them and you don't have to constantly fall into these pitfalls. Okay, number one, what is holding you back is trying to create an experience in meditation, or trying to duplicate an experience that you had before. So as you start to meditate and start to become more consistent with meditation, some people are like, oh, completely lost feeling of my hands. And that they start to consider that as a success, that, okay, this is supposed to happen in meditation. It's working. Okay, so I started losing feeling in my hands, or maybe like I felt like a floating sensation in my head. I felt like I was floating or whatever. So they start to attach success in meditation to a certain feeling, to a certain experience. And then every single time they go into meditation, they try to duplicate that experience. They try to reach that experience in order to finally feel like, okay, today's meditation was successful. This is a huge mistake. I did the same thing. I kind of got into a place where I was feeling like, a little senselessness, right? Where I was kind of just being, where I losing sense of my body. And for a long time, I attributed that as like a successful experience of meditation. But this is going to hold you back, because every single time you go into meditation with an expectation of a certain experience that you want to duplicate, that you want to create, first of all, you're going to have a harder time to actually get to that space, but also you're also holding yourself back from what meditation actually is. Because in this way, you are focused on an experience, an object of experience that you can perceive and be like, okay, that is meditation. Whereas the point of meditation, and the only way it gets deeper, is to actually focus on the subject of experience. Not objectively, but actually taking your attention away from whatever the experience may be. So even if you're in a blissful ocean or whatever, complete silent space, complete black space, and you're like, okay, that's success in meditation. Don't stop there, because that itself will become an obstacle for your deepening. You have to ask yourself, what is it that even perceives this experience of no feeling in my hands or me floating, right? There's still an observation of that experience. So instead of focusing on the object of experience, which may be that blank, the black screen, or the blissful ocean or whatever, go to the subject that is experiencing that experience. So you have to inquire what it is that is actually focusing on this experience. Where is the awareness coming from? So it's almost like diverting your awareness back on to the awareness, rather than being just caught up in whatever experience that is being projected by the mind. So yes, even those experiences of complete blackness, or like the senselessness, is just another experience being projected in the mind. And because you identify with it and you try to duplicate it, and you just get stuck at that level. Whereas the only way your meditation will truly deepen in a very accelerated way is to go to the subject of the experience. Ask yourself, what is it that is even experiencing this? And instantly you go back, right? So you never stop at any experience. No matter how blissful or whatever it may become, still inquire within. Something is aware of even this. So what is that something? Inquire. It's not an intellectual answer you're waiting for. It's simply a sense. There's a me sense that is, there's an apparent I, there's an apparent me that is observing this experience of silence or whatever. Where is that me sense coming from? Let me be with that. Let me explore that a little bit. That's what you're doing. That's the way to deepen meditation. Okay, that's the only real meditation, is awareness on awareness. Awareness recognizing that it is aware. So don't make the mistake of trying to go into meditation every time and trying to duplicate an experience that you had in the past. Because again, this is going to hold you back. All right. Now, the second thing I want to discuss today is you going into meditation with all of these limiting ideas about what meditation is and all these false concepts about like you not being able to meditate. Okay. Everybody that I speak to that says they can't meditate, it's people who have not practiced, number one, the first type of meditation that I just described, right? Because that is the only real meditation, right? Awareness on awareness. That is the truest meditation, the most direct meditation. So when anybody says, I can't meditate, it's because they haven't tried that meditation, because they're still stuck on objects of experience. They have to go to subject. And two is because they constantly keep, first of all, they haven't even done it for a long enough period, consistently, right? Every single day. And on top of that, they keep going into every single meditation with a belief, a thought that I'm not good at meditation. Meditation is hard for me. It works for everybody else, but for me, I don't think it's ever going to happen for me. See, you have to understand that you are this awareness within which thoughts are constantly coming and going, right? And the thoughts that you focus on, the thoughts that you give awareness to and engage with, you literally are putting on those shades and viewing reality through those thoughts, through those shades. And that's exactly what you experience. So if you, every single time you engage with the thought that I can't meditate or meditation is hard, you're basically putting on that experience. You're basically putting on those shades and experiencing exactly that. So it is not that you can't meditate, it's because you're identified with that thought, with that concept of I can't meditate, that you're experiencing that exact experience. You're literally viewing, it's almost like wearing red goggles and looking at life and being like, oh, life is red. But it's like, if you just take off the red goggles, it won't be red anymore. So stop engaging with that thought. Simply go into meditation without any expectation, any concept of what it's supposed to be and what is supposed to happen, and completely let go of believing that you can't meditate. Awareness of awareness is your true state. Like what you are, like it's so natural to everybody. Meditation and visualization, everything, like all of these things are very natural to you. We don't talk about anything on the channel that you're not capable of doing. And that's why it's relevant. That's why it's even worth talking about. So let go of that belief, let go of engaging with that thought. And as soon as you stop engaging with it, that will stop becoming your experience because you no longer feed it that energy and you're no longer looking through it. Okay? So how to deepen your meditation? Number one, drop all thoughts about how you can't meditate or what meditation is supposed to be. Okay? Go into it without any expectations. And two, don't try to duplicate an experience. Simply go into it and your only objective is awareness on awareness. Trying to be the observer of experience rather than getting caught up in what is being observed. Simply keep going back to the observer. What is it that is even aware of this? So constantly going back to the subject rather than the object. Even if the object is pure blankness and no thoughts. Even that is an experience being projected in the mind, holding you back from awareness on awareness, awareness of awareness. So your last objective is really just to keep coming back to that and just be with that. And then honestly, be consistent with it. If you truly want your meditation to deepen, you have to do it every single day. And not on the train, not in the car, not at work. Do it at home, sit down only to do meditation and intentfully, purposefully do it. Do it for the sake of doing it. Don't even do it as a means to an end. Like, okay, once I do this, I'm going to be more aware so I can create my reality. Get rid of all that junk. Just do it for the sake of doing it. I'm giving you direct pointers on how to deepen this, So don't take this lightly. This is very valuable information. Now, are you going to allow it to sink in? Or are you going to question it further with other thoughts that are just negating this, that are just going to continue to keep you holding back from deepening your meditation? That's up to you. But follow these pointers and there is no way that your meditation won't deepen. All right? Wish you the best of luck. If you want to learn the 4 steps of how to create your life the way you truly want to live, right? Through a higher consciousness mindset, watch my free training below. Meditation is actually step 1 of those. And I'm going to also talk about, what meditation does for you. So if you want to know more about how meditation actually helps you create your own reality, make sure to watch that free training. Link is down in the description box below. Other than that, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, please. And subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video.